Hi, I'm your coach for today, Coach Jerry, training you on how to become a cheer dancer in the dance sport cheer dance. As you can see, I am wearing quite simple yet respectable outfit for today's training. A pair of white shirt and a navy colored short incorporated with white shoes. For some or for almost coaches, they require their members to wear jogging pants. Any shirt can suffice, shorts for women, and any rubber shoes. It suffices the unified outwear of the member while training. To introduce to you the background of this dance sport, in a broader aspect, cheer dance is a sport that entails skill-related physical components such as flexibility, speed, agility, and power, which is a requirement of the body to execute the particular dance sport. That is why in some performance, the members employ splits, cartwheels, jumps, and other skill for a superb performance. You might be wondering, is it necessary for an individual to possess all these skill-related components or an experience to be a certified cheer dancer? Well, not necessarily. However, it is important that a member must have the groove and rhythm in dancing for a collective coordination of movements. Take note that cheer dance is comprised of 20 to 30 members with a minimum duration of 5 and maximum of 10 minutes of performance, thus trained vigorously for an extensive time. As for my experience, our training sessions last for 3 to 4 hours in a span of 1 month. That includes warm-up, stretching, and the practice proper. Our only day off is every Sundays, hence Saturday included. It is a tough journey to walk on, but hey, experience is a must. I will be your shepherd in today's session, training you the dance sport cheer dance. To have with you the trajectory of the training, we will begin with the warm-ups and stretching, and after that is the basic skills and fundamental movements of cheer dance.
To begin with, we shall commence the training with a warm-up and stretching. Now you may ask, why is it important to begin with warm-ups and stretching before the practice proper? The answer is as simple as ABC. It is to prepare the muscle and joints for the demanding execution of skills and movements that athletes are susceptible when associating the body. Increase of blood flow and flexibility augment the body temperature and prevent muscle imbalances, joint pains, and hyperventilation by doing preparatory routine. With this in mind, instantaneous participation might be evaded from adverse effects, guaranteeing continuity of the sports. I started off by doing jumping jacks, and I know all of you does this to commence your training sessions. You can incorporate squats while doing jumping jacks to build your endurance in such vigorous activity. As for my version, I do hole 8 counting, hole 7 counting, hole 6 counting, hole 5 counting, down until it's hole 1 counting. Push-ups could also be of great help for building upper body strength, which in dancing is beneficial for coordination and dynamics. For the stretching, my neck and shoulder were primarily stretched out. Take note that you must always begin from the upper body, then in the middle, and lastly to the lower body. Skills such as split and cartwheels are executed by the elasticity of our ligaments connecting the pelvis and thighs, as well as our legs. That is why stretching as hard as you can on those areas are indispensable. The burning sensation is there, but to achieve those perfect split, encouraging yourself is the best way to endeavor. These are the summaries of the stretching for splits and cartwheels. Now, we will go right through learning the basic skills and fundamental movements of cheer dance. We shall begin with the hand position. First hand position, level your arms with the shoulder at the side, with hands in fist facing downward. This is called the bucket. The second hand position, same with the bucket hand position, but rather face the fist in front to alter position. This is called the candlestick. The third hand position, level your arms with the shoulder at the side, but now arms in a blade position with palms facing downward. This is called the blade. Same goes with the third position, but the arms are widespread with palms facing in front. This is called the jazz hands. For the fifth hand position, position both arms and palms by sticking with each other. The level of hands must be with the face. This is called the clap. The second to the last hand position, same with the clap hand position, however, the arms must be linked with each other, forming a bonded fist. This is called the clasp. Last but not the least, position both arms down with hands in blade position. Lock your elbow to have that neat stance. This is called the clean. For the first movements, have your feet together with hands down by the sides in blades and chin up. This is called the beginning stance. For the second one, same hand position but varies by having both feet apart from each other. Don't forget to always chin up. This is called the cheer stance. For the third movement, have your feet locked together while the arms are bent at elbows with fists in front of the shoulders. This is called the tabletop. Fourth movement, both feet apart from each other, arms extended up forming a V shape with shoulders relaxed. The fists must be facing down to have those exquisite position. This is called the high V. For the fifth movement, rather than extended up, it will now be extended down. This is called the low V. For the sixth movement, the same fit position while arms are extended upward and fist facing in. This is called the touchdown. For the seventh movement, both arms are extended out to the side and parallel to the ground with shoulders relaxed. This is called the T motion. There is also a smaller version by positioning both arms locked in and with the fist leveling to the shoulder. This is called the small T motion. For the eighth movement, have one arm extended to the side while the other extending upward. This is called the L motion. It can be varied by the series of movements in performance. That is why there are L motions from the other side and inward. For the ninth movement, both arms are straight and above the head in a clasp and slightly in front of the face. This is called the overhead clasp. For the 10th movement, position your left leg straight in the back while your right leg bent with knee over the ankle. Foot are perpendicular to each other and fists in the waist. This is called the front lunge. The other lunge, namely the side lunge, is literally positioning your bent leg to the side with fists the same as the front lunge. This movement is particularly a series of motion called as jogging. To execute such, jog both feet and legs at the back, while the ball and the toes should lightly land on the ground. As you can see, the legs are jogging back straight. Let us dive into the basic skill, the jumps. Starting off with herky. To execute herky, form a clasped hand position, crouch down a little bit, and then bring your arms up to a high V, after which, swing the arms in a cross position, bending both legs quite a bit, and bring arms up to a T and hit your herky. One of the legs shall be out like doing a straddle split, while the other leg should be bent back. One arm should be in a T position and the other in a small T position. Don't forget to end it with a clean position. For the second jump skill is the toe touch. The hands must be formed into a clasped position. Crouch down a little bit, and then bring your arms up to a high V. Swing those arms in a cross position, bending both legs quite a bit, and go jump both legs side by side to touch the toes. Hence the name toe touch. Same reminder, end it with a clean position. The third jump skill, called hurdle, is somewhat analogous to the first one, the herky. The difference is just that the upper body and the arms are reaching out to the one foot, jumping in a straddle split or the front. Transitioning to another skill, the basic tumbling. The forward roll. To execute such, place both hands on the floor and bend in the abdomen to form a squat position. Tuck your chin and push off the hands and legs to roll forward. After that, you shall land by both legs against the chest and arms on the side. The backward roll. This is the reverse version of forward roll. From a beginning stance, squat from your back and place both hands on the floor. Extend arms backward with chin tucked, and right after, pull off the hands and legs to roll backward. You shall land by both legs against the chest and arms on the side. The last basic tumbling, the cartwheel. This is widely utilized for others in developing moderate level skill. To begin with, put your dominant leg forward while extending both arms up against the ears. Next up, move your whole body forward by reaching the hands on the ground, and slowly raise the back leg to mobilize the cartwheel effect. Kick the back leg over and land safely forward.
For the total math values that I have executed, this is its table. A total of 23.3. I weigh 52 kilograms. I am 165 centimeter tall. And for my math calculation or computation, the total is 1,272.8 kilocalories. That's a lot. Majority of the cheer dance members are dominated with girls, with few boys in the team. With this in mind, the best BMI for girls, according to Lori, a member of LSU cheerleading squad, is about 19.1 to 22.2 body mass index with heights of 150 to 160 centimeters, an average measurement of height for Filipinos. That concludes our training session. I am in tremendous elation for the period we spent learning about the world of cheer dance. And for those of you who haven't joined us earlier, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification below to be updated for the upcoming trainings. Bye!